Hey, good morning, dear students. How are you all? My name is Ritesh Chandekar, and welcome back to the Achievers Education. Today, we are going to talk about History Chapter 1, Part 6, The Rise of Nationalism in Europe, and the topic for today is the making of Germany and Italy. Okay, so let us begin with that. Before we go ahead, something about me. Yeah. So my name is Ritesh Chandekar and my education has been done in law, and I am also graduate in physical education. My profession is karate teacher, and also I'm a professional teacher and also the founder of the Teacher Education. Okay, let us begin now. So in the previous part we saw about like how the all German National Party, due to their wrong decisions, their supporters removed their support, and they were removed by the troops. Okay, so these all things happened there, but when this kind of problem arises with them, okay, did they give up? Okay, no. Okay, so they did not give up with that. Okay, this German middle class people, okay, and who were the ones actually who were the foundational people who brought the ideas of liberalism and nationalism, okay, they themselves did the wrong thing, and then this because of the French troops, they were removed from there. Okay, so did they give up there? No. Okay, in fact they got the support from the Junkers of Prussia. Okay, now who were these Junkers of Prussia? These were the rich landowners of Prussia. As you can see in the picture, he is one of the Junker. Like he is there are so many people who are the Junkers. Okay, so these are the rich landowners. I am just giving you a small insight how they used to look. Okay, so then what happened? The Junkers of Prussia plus the middle class people, they led the movement of German unification. Okay, they had an idea of now unifying the Germany. They wanted a complete German as a German different state. Okay, so they wanted to do that. So what did they do? So for the unification of Germany, let us see. So this is the topic. This is the map of Germany, and this is one of the prominent leader who played a very important role in the unification of the Germany, whose name I'll be telling soon. Okay, so unification of Germany, the very first point. Now leadership came into the hands of Junkers of Prussia, and the idea was brought to make Germany a separate state, which is very clear. And this movement was led by the leader named Otto von Bismarck. As you can see the picture here, okay, his name was Otto von Bismarck. You need to keep it in mind. Okay, so he was the one who was heading the movement. Okay, then what happened? So for the unification of Germany, the Prussian forces came under the leader of Otto von Bismarck, and they fought mainly three battles. Okay, the first battle was fought by with Australia, second was with Denmark, and then third with the France. Okay, while fighting with all of them the battle, okay, of course they won. Okay, and on January 1871, King William I was declared as the German king. As you can see the picture over there. Okay, he is the King William I who was made the king of Germany. Yes. Then now let's move forward. Now what happened when this kind of government came? Now the Germany became independent, and this government laid down more focus on the development of what all things? Currency, judicial system, banking. Okay, so these all things were being focused by them very much, and they paid a huge attention on these three things, that is currency, judicial system, and the banking, because they wanted to improve their currency. How can they make their currency strong? How can they improvise the judicial system? How good judges could be appointed? How can they also improvise their banking system? How people could get the loans and so on. Okay, all of this thing was being looked after by them. Now this is how the unification of Germany was done, and the Germans were quite happy after that. Okay, then next thing, now talking about the unification of Italy. Okay, here also we can see the map of Italy, and this is Giuseppe Mazzini. Okay, so these are the prominent leaders who played a very vital role, okay, in the unification of Germany. Let us see about that as well. So in 19th century, Italy was divided into 7 states. Now pay attention here very much. Okay, you need to understand this unification of Italy is very important. Okay, so in 19th century, Italy was divided into 7 states. Out of this 7 states, only in one state, okay, Italian king was ruling. Okay, and that which was that was Sardinia Piedmont. Okay, as I am moving my cursor over here, this particular place is called as Sardinia Piedmont. Okay, so only at this place only Italian king was there, and only at that place the Italian language also was spoken. Other than that, no place Italian language also was not spoken there. Okay, so therefore unification of Italy became quite important for them. Okay, as you can see in the north. See, in the north it was this here. Okay, in the northern Austrian Habsburg Empire was in the north. Austrian Habsburg Empire was ruling. In the center here at the red part, okay, the Pope was ruling the churches. The church people was ruling. The priest people used to rule there. And in the south, the Bourbon king of Spain was also ruling it at this place. Okay, so different people were ruling who were not Italians also, but they were ruling at this kind of at Italy. Okay. So then what happened? So unification of Italy became very important. So who all people were there who played a very important role? So as we had talked about Giuseppe Mazzini, who formed the secret societies to unify Italy. He formed Young Italy in 1830, but unfortunately he could not contribute much because he was defeated. Okay, so after him who all took the efforts? Okay, so the chief minister Cavour, okay, led the movement, and large number of people. This was the chief minister. He was the first prime minister there. Okay, he was Mr. Cavour. Okay, and his name is Giuseppe Garibaldi. Under these two people's leadership, they all went ahead with the unification of Italy. Just keep the names in the mind. That is what important is. Okay, Chief Minister Cavour and Giuseppe Garibaldi. Okay, this played the very important role in unification of the Italy. Then, so during unification of Italy, what happened? During the unification of Italy, when they were leading ahead, okay, they also thought that what if we get outnumbered when at the time of fighting with the France troops? Okay, so outnumbered means what? What if we fall less? क्या होगा अगर हम हमारी सेना कम पड़ गई तो? Okay, that kind of thing. Okay, so they were thinking like that. So then what did they do? So they also took the help of the peasants. Okay, they took the help of the peasants. They included the peasants also in their army. Okay, and so first they fought with the Spanish rulers in the south. Okay, and then removed them. And in the year 1861, Victor Emmanuel was declared as the king of Italy, unified Italy. Okay, understood? So this was the person whose name was Victor Emmanuel, and he was made the king. Understood? Okay, now we need to talk about, and that's how the unification of Italy took place. Okay, now after that we need to study one more important thing, the strange case of Britain. Okay, a small story also is there about like how at that time what Britain also was doing. Let us see. So case of Britain. Okay, there was no British nation before 18th century in Scotland. Scotland is a part near Scotland is a part of England right at the moment now, at the part of United Kingdom now. So I'll be showing it to you on the map. Okay, so there was no British nation before the 18th century in Scotland. So the English Parliament seized the power from the monarchy in 1688, and England became a nation. Okay, so what did this England people do? They removed the power of monarchy, and then they put up their own English Parliament. Okay, was put up there. Okay, so the English Parliament seized the power from the monarchy, and England became a nation state. Okay, then an Act of Union of 1707 was signed between the England and Scotland. Okay, now what was this act? Okay, and for what purpose it was signed? I'll tell you. See. And the name was given the United Kingdom of Great Britain. Okay, I'll tell you what happened there. As England was very clever, so it tried to put dominance over the Scotland. As a result, members of England in British Parliament became more, and they had now more control over the Scotland, and became the Scotland and came under the Britain. Okay, as you can see in this picture, see the red color is of England. Okay, then this blue color which you can see it here, it is of Scotland. Okay, and see what happened was England, what did they do? They first of all they made themselves a nation state. Okay, by removing the monarchy from there. They removed the king from England. Okay, then what did they do? They also they started putting dominance over the Scotland. Okay, by by doing what? By including more and more number of English members in the parliament. Understood? So they did this also. Okay, and they started having control over the Scotland, right? And now and they started putting dominance over the Scotland, and they made England and Scotland a complete one nation state. Okay, so that kind of ideology, or that kind of methodology they put up there. Okay, how to bring them in their control. Okay, now what is the worst part? Okay, what happened more bad? Okay, I'll tell you. See, as you can see in the last map there, okay, as you can see there, Scotland is there, England is there, and then in this orange color, Northern Ireland also was being captured by them. Okay, so how did they extended their empire, and they called themselves a United Kingdom? Okay, how it all happened, I'll just tell you. See, very good story is there. Okay, of Ireland. Okay, they started capturing Ireland also. Okay, the same case happened with the Ireland as well. Now Ireland at that time was divided into two kind of people. Okay, the British were very clever. They applied a methodology of divide and rule. Okay, so they divided the Ireland people into two parts. Okay, as they were already divided into some the things called two things called as Catholic and the Protestants. Okay, so Ireland was divided already into two set of people, Catholic and the Protestants. So who are these Catholics and who are these Protestants? They are the different believers of different ideologies people were there. Okay, so now let us see what was also that thing. So as they were divided into Catholic and Protestants, okay, as Ireland was divided into Catholic and Protestants, the British took the advantage of such division to make them fight against each other. Okay, against each other, right? So this thing what happened there, yeah, okay, against each other, and they were trying to maintain out the dominance over the they brought a feeling among themselves only that you should start dominating over each other. Okay, so British said to the Protestant people, okay, that they will help them to suppress the Catholic people. Okay, Catholic people, and on this Protestants agreed to this and allied with the British to suppress the Catholics. Okay, the Protestants also got agreed with that part. Okay, and they said that okay, you help us in putting pressure over the Catholics. Okay, and then we both and then we will be able to rule over everybody. Okay, but British people had some different plan only. Okay, let us see what was that. But the Britishers cheated with the Protestants and started dominating Protestants along with the Catholic. Okay, see, after helping them, okay, these Britishers now had control over both of them. Okay, and the Protestants were cheated. Okay, and in the year 1801, Ireland was forcefully incorporated into United Kingdom. Okay, and then Ireland was forcefully incorporated into the United Kingdom, that is Britain. Okay, now what all territories came under England? As you can see, okay, England, of course, it was already with them. Then they also captured Ireland, and they also had Scotland. Now the Britain compulsory implemented their flag, national anthem, and the English language also. Okay, so see what kind of a tremendous amount of cheating was done by the Britain. Okay, they were very clever. Okay, and that's what they did with everybody. Okay, that is what they did with every country. In fact, almost more than half of the countries of the world were the colonies of Britishers. Okay, as you can see, including our country as well. Okay, so this kind of methodology was played by the Britishers. Okay, and which was not very good, and that's how they had the control over the Britishers as well. Okay, and as you can see in the now map, I can show you there. See, earlier it was only England, then when it became Britain, it also included Scotland and some part of Wales. Okay, and then now if you see in the United Kingdom, Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, and Wales, this all included in the United Kingdom. So that kind of ideologies they had, and then that is how they ruled over them. Okay, so and here how we end up our topic here. Okay, about the unification of Germany and the unification of Italy. Okay, so yeah, so thank you so much for watching the video. Do share this video, do comment, and subscribe to the channel, the Choose Education, and thank you so much for the support. This is Ritesh Chandekar signing off until we meet next time. Thank you so much and have a good time.